Breaking news. A massive disruption is unfolding across global supply chains. 7 of the United States' most critical ports have abruptly halted operations, bringing all inbound and outbound shipments to a standstill. This unprecedented move is sending shockwaves through international markets and could mark the beginning of a global economic chain reaction. Ports impacted include Los Angeles, Long Beach, New York, New Jersey, Savannah, Seattle, Tacoma, Houston, and Oakland, together responsible for over 60% of all U.S. container traffic. The reason? A sudden combination of labor disputes, cybersecurity breaches, and critical infrastructure breakdowns. Shipping giants have confirmed no cargo is moving. This shutdown is more than just a logistics crisis. It's a national emergency in slow motion. Supermarkets are bracing for empty shelves. Automakers are halting production. Electronics manufacturers are warning of delays into next year. Retailers are scrambling to reroute goods, but alternatives like air freight are expensive, limited, and already overwhelmed. The economic implications are staggering. Billions of dollars in goods are stuck at sea or sitting idle at port terminals. Small businesses that rely on just-in-time inventory are already facing ruin. The ripple effect will be felt worldwide, from raw materials in Asia to finished goods in Europe and beyond. Experts warn this could be the biggest supply chain shock since the COVID-19 pandemic, but without a clear end in sight. Unlike a virus, these shutdowns are deeply rooted in infrastructure vulnerabilities, cyber attacks, and long-neglected labor agreements. Union leaders say the federal government failed to act on long-standing concerns. Port workers demand better wages, safety improvements, and protections against automation. Meanwhile, cybersecurity analysts confirmed that port control systems were targeted in a coordinated breach, temporarily disabling cranes, container tracking systems, and terminal access. President Biden has issued a statement calling the situation deeply concerning and has dispatched emergency task forces to each port. However, industry insiders say restoring normal operations could take weeks, if not months. Financial markets are reacting. The Dow Jones has dipped sharply. Oil prices are spiking on fears of delayed energy shipments. Major retailers are warning of inventory shortages heading into the holiday season. The global economy, already reeling from inflation, war, and climate stress, may not be able to absorb this shock easily. Countries dependent on U.S. exports, like agricultural products, tech components, and energy, are activating emergency trade protocols. Europe and Asia are racing to secure alternative suppliers, while shipping costs surge and insurance premiums hit record highs. This is a stark reminder of just how fragile our globalized systems are. One disruption in a handful of locations can freeze supply chains across 6 continents. Will this accelerate the trend of regional manufacturing and onshoring? Will governments rethink their critical infrastructure strategies? Or will the global economy adapt and evolve, as it always has? One thing is clear. The decisions made in the next 72 hours will determine the trajectory of international commerce for years to come. Stay tuned for continued updates. This is a developing story.